When does stubborn become stupid? There's this triangle that I work with: facts, feelings, and faith. What are the facts of the situation? What are the feelings behind them? And what is the faith that is going to carry it forward? Often in life, when you're facing adversity, it feels like the facts are stacked against you. You can see where your destination is. You just can't find the path. When the path is eliminated from you, does that mean you give up? You stop walking? Facts, feelings, faith. Miracles. They don't have to be large. It's not a Lazarus moment where you're bringing somebody back from the dead, but we are human. Walking down the road, finding a $5 bill, for example, it's a bit of a miracle, right? And I use this analogy, this scenario to put in people's minds that we create our own miracles. We have to be present for the miracle to be present to us. And by that I mean, if you're lucky enough to find a $5 bill on the ground, it means that the sequence of events that you've decided upon for that day puts you on that path. You had to wake up at the time you chose to wake up at. You had to do all of the subsequent or preceding or following events to be able to find that bill. Think of the variables for that bill: the wind, somebody else walking by. So that miracle, that moment, that thing that is meant for you requires you to present yourself into that space to receive it. And therein lies the challenge. When do you give up? When do you give in? When do you pursue things with the relentless spirit that we all possess? How do you not succumb to the gravity of life, to the physics of your circumstances? Miracles are like that. They defy all odds. They defy the physics. They just enter into the moment. But if you're not present in the moment, then the miracle is not yours to receive. And therein lies the challenge. Perseverance is an interesting attribute because you have to go up against the odds. This is why we like the underdog story. This is why we like any story. Most stories are set in conditions that the outcomes are not meant to conspire for. And this is the beauty of most stories, or particular kinds of stories. What we thought could not happen can indeed happen. And what is your part to play in that? Stupid or stubborn? I don't know what circumstances that you might be applying yourself to. I don't know what dreams put you to sleep at night and get you up in the morning. I don't know what responsibilities, obligations, goals, challenges, or what even your destiny is. But I firmly believe in the human spirit to overcome obstacles that seem insurmountable. Stupid or stubborn? That's an objective, subjective kind of viewpoint. When you are an entrepreneur, when you are a student, when you are a person who's struggling, when you're any human being, obstacles are naturally going to come in your way. Change, evolution, growth, progress, these things are not linear. They're not seamless paths from one point A to B. They require effort. They require change. They require commitment. And commitment is attaching yourself to something that is beyond you and maintaining. Dreams are an interesting thing because they exist outside of our realm of reality. And so when you're committed to your dream, you're committed to something that's intangible, something that's nebulous. It's like a fog. And especially when it's a dream that you hold personally. Nobody else is going to see it. Nobody else is going to believe it until you do it. And then when you do it, even when it's done, it's still open to scrutiny. And so it's important that you're doing the things that you need to do for yourself based on the values that you hold, based on the dreams that you hold, based on the realities of your life. I'm not asking you to be rash. I'm not asking you to throw away important guardrails that exist in our lives. But I'm also not asking you to give up. When people accomplish their dreams, it activates the potential for others to succeed in their dreams. Dreams are unique to us. They don't have to make sense to anybody else. It would be of value if the dreams that we enact on benefit others, for certain. But we each have to wear our own shoes. We each have to walk our own path. And so the dreams that you hold are very important to you. There's enough judgment in the world, and there's enough things that are going wrong. I think it's important for you to recognize what's important to you and to continue to pursue that. Don't hurt people while you're doing it. But push, persevere. You're neither stupid nor stubborn. I would say that you're just human. And the circumstances that we live under, the constructs, the frameworks, the realities that we live in don't have to hold true forever. When you're a person that is in poverty and you're attempting to leapfrog yourself out to transcend out of that, it requires more than the reality that's in front of you. I think of people working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, side hustles, and everything else. There's a reason why we put ourselves through such strenuous activities, because there's something that we believe that we deserve that we can get. You commit long enough and those 3 jobs turn to 2, and those 2 jobs turn to 1, and you begin operating as a human being should, you know? Time to work, time to sleep, time to play. There was a Jamaican saying: work, sleep, play. 3 things that you can do, but you can't do them all at the same time. And so all of that to say is, whatever it is that you're seeking to try to achieve, dedicate yourself to it. It doesn't have to make sense to everybody. You're not stupid for believing in what you believe in. Stubborn, relentless, committed. It'll make sense when you make it make sense, but you've got to stay true. Believe in the right things and do the right things based on what you can do, and don't stop trying. Know that there are other people that are out there that are going through what you're going through. In fact, I firmly believe that there are people that are dying to have the problems that you have. Not that that makes your problems any easier, but at the same time, appreciate what it is that you do have. And stand up and meet the moment where it's at. Don't be shy. And don't stop believing in yourself. You're neither stupid nor stubborn. You're just true to you.